Alright, boys. No BS. Basically, I got a 5950X and I picked up a 10900K. Probably, this is December. I think it launched like April. So this is like 8 months post-launch. Yeah, and you're probably just like, why the hell would I buy Intel after 8 months, right? After getting a 5950X, why the hell would I buy an Intel? Well, I'll tell you why. If you have been plagued by the USB issues on B550, or you've been plagued by the audio crackling, or you've been plagued by just not getting the proper Cinebench scores that you should be getting, you know, my boost clocks look good. I get my first 2 cores on this automatically, stock, 50/40, you know, that's pretty good. But all core, it can't hold. I'll get like random stutter in game, like the FPS will look good, and then like just some like, yeah, I mean, they can resolve their Agiza bugs, whatever, over time, but it's not perfect. And yeah, it does run quieter than the Intel, obviously. That's why I sold my old Intel. But bro, I've literally like wasn't able to get like a PlayStation, literally, because, or if there's like a GPU being sold or something, I couldn't get it because I was tweaking the stupid RAM on this thing. Or I couldn't get on my friends because I was tweaking the damn RAM on this thing, or just trying to tweak something. And it's been like 2 months of tweaking, and honest to God, on my life, AMD can take their time to fix this, alright? I don't care, because this is stable and this works. And even when Alder Lake comes out and they have chiplets or whatever the hell, and then they have big little and there's more cores and they're doing this separation shit like they are, I'm good. That architecture, single monolithic die, has worked long time. You know what works when you brute force in games? This. 5.2 gigahertz all core. You know what gets better 1% lows in Ubisoft games? That does. Not this. This, oh wow, I can compile code better, but it sucks when your Agiza has an issue. The PCIe Gen 4.0 risers, this only applies to ITX people and people who want to vertically mount their case, your GPU. If you're not one of those people, this doesn't apply to you, so it doesn't matter. But having to do a BIOS update every week for an underperforming CPU, and then the update doesn't fix shit, and then afterwards I have a PCIe Gen 4 motherboard, PCIe Gen 3 riser, and a PCIe Gen 4 GPU, and literally I have to reset the BIOS setting from PCIe, my bad, it automatically resets because you flashed an update, and then I have to go back in and then change the PCIe X16 slot from auto to Gen 3. Oh wait, you can't do that because in a Form D T1 with a 3090 or whatever vertical case you're using, I have to literally disassemble the whole case. And then I have to connect a Gen 3 riser if I have one, or I have to connect the Gen 4 GPU directly to the PCIe slot, which probably requires you taking it out of your actual motherboard, right? I mean, your PC case. And then you connect the Gen 4 GPU to the Gen 4 motherboard, set the setting in the BIOS, and then set it to Gen 3, and then, you know, do it all again. And you do this every time there's an update. Or you spend $80 or $100 like I did on, hey, I'll bring them one sec. Yeah, so I got them, dude. So here you go. Here's a link up 25 millimeter ITX PCIe Gen 4 riser cable. If you didn't know, spoiler alert, this actually underperforms by 3% at Gen 4 modes, but at Gen 3, don't worry, it runs normal. Garbage. This is the Loki Ghost S1 MK3 PCIe Gen 4.0 riser. This one's probably the best Gen 4 riser as of now, but it's still not perfect. That's why Wahaha, Dan Case, Sliger, I mean, all these people aren't giving their stamp of approval because they're not perfect. There's always something wrong. I think Wahaha said that these have shielding issues or something. So there's something. And then I asked Loki, and they said that this one, the link up riser cable, has issues with if the temperature gets too hot. So if this goes above 50C, the link up cable, it starts having issues and it can't handle that bandwidth. So I just bought garbage. Look, this right here, just so you guys know, paid more for beta testing problems, okay? Just so you know, this tried and true works. Only problem is it runs hot. I just want to emphasize that point heavily. That's why we're doing this. And if anybody thinks that this is some BS, I didn't drop like $2,000 for BS, okay? If you feel that this is incorrect, please verify it with your testing. But I'm just gonna let anybody know for who wants to save money or not deal with time is money. So anybody who actually like gives a shit about their life, when you buy this, the Gen 3 riser cables work. By the way, Gen 4 does nothing. It does nothing. You don't get 10 more FPS. You know what does work? When you pay $800 more from a 3080 to a 3090, that works. And there's no driver issues. There's no nothing. I paid for more and I got more FPS. You want 4K 60 in Cyberpunk with DLSS, you know, with all the right settings? Yeah, you're buying a 3090. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to recommend it to somebody who wants a 3060 or a 3060 Ti. I'm not retarded. I literally just got my friend a 3060 Ti. But in terms of actual, like, if you want performance and you want to actually enjoy that performance and not have to deal with headaches, this works. The amount of money that I save if I return these riser cables, like $200 right here, useless. The USB crackling issues, I'm streaming my puppy on Discord. I am playing a game on Discord and streaming the game. So the puppy webcam is being streamed of him running around the room. I'm streaming a game for my friends and I have my mouse have like USB like jumping issues. Like it'll be here on this point of the screen and they would jump to here. And it's like random and it just can't handle like that USB bandwidth. Remember, I've never had issues with this setup. Same USB hubs on Intel. Nothing's changed in over a year. I mean, I have that documented at this point. My mic, my Yeti mic, RTX voice, absolutely fantastic. I can play with speakers now, but that's besides the point. My mic will randomly just hang and then just not transmit, signal. Like it won't say USB disconnected, but nobody can hear me talking for about 30 seconds and then it'll just be like, oh, where'd you go? Yeah, that's unacceptable as well. This has no issues. So I'm going to set this up and I'm probably keeping that like forever. And I'm not 100% sure on Rocket League. Probably just going to be 8 faster cores and, versus 10 cores here. But if it's, look, all I'm going to say for games, 8 faster cores beats 16 slower cores. That's how this works. All right. So if it's better and it has no issues, single die, all that, but there's a new architecture, we'll see if there's bugs. But after this whole BS for 2 months, I'm good, man. And before anybody says oh, dude, you didn't test it properly. Did you try getting another CPU? I went through two 5950Xs. I'm not getting a third one. If I get a third one, I'm selling it. I'm not keeping this in. And then I went through 2 of these motherboards. My friend got a 5800X, has an Aorus B550 as well. Same thing. And he got a 5900X, and the 5900X is clocking worse than his 5800X. Nobody's getting the correct Cinebench R20 scores, and this is stock. When you try to push PBO with PBO Advanced with Scalar, it's just, you have to do all this tweaking, and yes, you'll push your multi-core score higher, but your single core is wrong. And before somebody says, play your game, be happy, no, don't look at benchmarks. Bro, my shit is underperforming by 10% at stock. I have to just overclock one thing and then the other thing falls. And then why the hell am I having USB issues? Because my stupid IOD VDDP, whatever the hell the voltage is not correctly set. My XMP won't work with 4000 megahertz memory for 2000 F clock. And then I have to figure out new settings and I'm trying to put this into the RAM timing. I'm trying to run IDA. I'm trying to run, dude, it's garbage. Okay, they can fix it. And hopefully it's a thing by like April when I want to do, another build. I don't know. I'm still conflicted if I'm going to keep comparing this side by side and I'm going to have this on a test bench because I'm not keeping these. I'm not doing that crap. This together is more than this. If I keep this will be on a test bench and the GPU goes directly into the PCIe slot. I'm not keeping these garbage. The next Gen 4 risers I get come with my case. I have like 4 Gen 3 risers. I'm not doing this. Yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I bought this. Anyway, we'll move this over. No one cares. I know somebody else who also purchased a Crosshair Impact DTX board. That's like $400, I think. And he's had issues as well. 1800 F clock is the only thing that works. Anything above that is broken. I'm just trying to set the RAM timings is a hassle. It's a huge hassle, man. And it is just like, yeah, your PC works, but I don't care. I want something that like actually works. Like it always bugs me. Like you don't buy a 3090, like you don't buy like, you know, a Kingpin and all these damn components. And it's like, oh well, you know, I only spent like $600 above a regular 3090, you know, for more performance. But my CPU is the best, but it doesn't perform like the best. You know, it's off by a little bit. If I got my components for free, then that would be okay. But off by a little bit and I paid money? No, that shit better work. You don't buy a Bugatti because it goes 225 miles per hour and it only gets 165 miles per hour top speed. No. That's some garbage. Okay, so no, it has to perform. $1,000. Ridiculous. Anyway, dude, we're gonna open this up and we're gonna get a blade. Probably have one down. Actually, no. All right, 2 seconds. So these are what the seals look like. The box is kind of nice. It's not as nice as the dodecahedron from the 9900K, but I mean, it's still a cool box, you know what I mean? Let's open this up. I got the little safety tape off the edges. Slide this off. Put this here. There's a little, okay, you slide this part out. Place this over here. Inside this, do anything special or that's it. And here's the CPU. Here's the back. No pins, remember? Intel. Pins are in the motherboard. And that's the CPU. 10900K. Why did I pay $100 more for this over a 10850? By the way, real quick, just so you know, if you get a Z490 board for like cheap, like I mean $100 and you can, or $130 or $150 or something, and then you go pick up a, you know what? No. If you get a 10850K for $399 and you're getting Crisis Remastered for free and like $150 in promo codes or whatever for some software, like editing software, whatever you're doing, and then you get a motherboard, a Z490 board for $150, dude, you're getting a 10 core, you know, that has no issues besides it runs hot, and literally you're getting a motherboard all set up for $550. That's still cheaper than a 5900X, and that's if you don't get scalped. And then this is actually available, and it works. Dude, think about that. $550. And it just, dude, it works, man. What do they even go for, 5900X? Does it go on like eBay for like 800? I don't even, all I know is it's, regardless, it still costs. Yeah, we're not gonna really do anything special here. It's the MSI board. Why did I buy the MSI ITX Z490 Unify? So everybody hates MSI right now, and I got an MSI Gaming X Trio 3080 from B&H for my friend, and yeah, man, sold it to him, and you know, he just Venmo'd me whatever, he came picked it up. Yeah, it had a snap back plate. I'm probably not gonna include, maybe, you know, if I edit this, I'll include a photo of it, or I'll just put a timestamp at the bottom, and or little image guru link. But dude, literally came with a snapped back plate, and I had to go set it up for a return. Such a hassle. So MSI gives SATA cables in here. They give little M.2 screws, I assume. The other right angle SATAs. What is this big thing? The antenna. I don't use this, obviously. It tells me how to install a CPU. Thanks, MSI. I have no idea how to do that. Oh, they come with a little badge. Look at them. Oh, is it? Can't tell if it's plastic. That visible? Yep. A CD-ROM. What is this? Made for gamers and creators. Oh, that's cool. Look at them. They're advertising me their 20 series. Look at that. That's so cool. That's so cool. Imagine I cared. Oh wow, they're advertising me their monitors. Wow, look at that. 240 hertz. Whoa, dude, I didn't know they had that. 144 hertz VA panels. That's amazing. Could you imagine the smearing? Whoa, dude. Rapid IPS. Dude, look at this technology. That's crazy, dude. Imagine there was a 360 hertz 1080p. Well, that'd be crazy, dude. Actually, it is kind of crazy because like this is only like probably a 7-month-old box. Quick installation guide. CD-ROM with drivers. No, I'm good. The only thing that sucks with MSI boards is register your MSI product, blah, blah, blah. Join the MSI reward program. Rewards, create an account, start claiming points. Yeah, I doubt I'm gonna get anything. Alright, but the only thing that sucks with MSI boards is that people complain a lot about the anemia. Okay, real quick. They actually put love into this manual, man. This manual's nice. Out of all the boards I got, I really like this manual. Yeah, this is nice. It's like a little Bible for the motherboard. Wow, dude, I actually really like this. It's detailed and everything, man. Feels good, too. Trying to smell it. It doesn't smell like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I don't know, it just smells like a book. It's all good. It's all good. I think it came like this. Oof, what a fail. I think I've already forgotten. Damn, bro. Things have already piled up to the point where I can't flatten it. Bro, what? You need this to flatten. Come on, man. The antenna goes here. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. So, this board is the best Z490 ITX motherboard. It's got the best motherboard VRMs, so for the highest all-core overclock, single core, whatever, right? And then it has the best RAM as well for RAM overclocking. And the, what's it called? It's got Thunderbolt 3, you know, the other ones don't got that. And it has better voltage control than the Aorus board. I would have gone with the Aorus board because I am happy with the other Aorus board that I have for the B550. It is the best B550 ITX board. It has no fans for the motherboard VRM, and I have a 92mm fan blowing on the VRMs at all times. So no, there's no VRMs issues with the 5950X. It's just broken AGES issues and stuff, man. The main reason why I didn't get that Aorus one versus this is that one requires it doesn't have as tight voltage control. So obviously, if an overclock is running at 1.26 volts stable on this, I would prefer this over 1.28. I don't want extra heat for no reason. Please do not over tighten CPU water block to prevent injury from other motherboard components. Okay, sure, bro. The M.2 goes in the back over here. There is no backplate. I remember I was super happy with the backplate of the B550 Aorus board. Yeah, and that thing with no motherboard VRM heatsinks, the B550 board, it has better thermals than the Strix B550 with a fan and the X570. Yeah, I'm just feeling this. Feels okay. It's okay. I mean, if it's a working heatsink, I don't care. I'm not going to be doing direct die for this as of now. I haven't ordered a kit or anything. It's just going to be normal. We're going to see what numbers are normal. Most I'd probably do is a copper IHS, but like I said, we'll see. But for now, this is all I do. 24-pin USB-C front header. Intel boards get so much more love than the AMD boards, bro. It's so annoying. Maybe AMD will finally be good with AM4, you know. I mean, AM5. Zen 3 APUs with RDNA 2, and, you know, then you'll have ring bus, and then you'll actually win, you know, by like 20%. So even if it underperforms because of stupid AGES bugs, it still wins. But it'd be funny if Intel still wins because, like, you know, for like a good a ton of years, there was just no AMD competitor, and all the software and everything was just optimized for Intel, man. I'm not sure how this is coming across, but like I sold all my Intel parts and everything like a week before the Zen 3 reveal, and I got a 3950X, and I was waiting for the 5950X, and like this was the crossover. My friend did the same thing. He took apart his custom loop, sold his stuff. He had to buy an AMD block, all this. Like, I didn't want to spend money on this, but dude, it doesn't work, and I'm not gonna lie. So here's the back of the board. You have HDMI display port. Once again, these boards get more love. This has less USB ports, actually, I just realized. I think the other one had more. Oh, well, that kind of sucks. I think the Aorus board has 7. So we have USB-C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow, shit. I only have 5 ports on this. But you know what we have that's actually pretty god tier? Clear CMOS, which is something you need on the other board. I can't tell you how many times I hit clear CMOS, and I had to attach my other power button from P-Slate that I got to clear the CMOS. So many issues. Like, if you want to get Zen, like, either you don't know how to overclock or tweak, or, like, you're just going to be like, oh, okay, it's broken, but I'm happy that it's, like, you know, a working CPU, sort of. And, you don't mind being a beta tester and testing bugs and stuff, and you don't want to run numbers and get the max performance out of, like, you don't know, your GPU, like, right now, you know, you don't care. Dude, it's just too much. It's just too much. Anyway, we're gonna just install the CPU, and then I'm probably gonna go grab RAM and hook it up. So this should pop out on its own, right? Yeah. This is what pins look like before they're bent. I'm pretty sure it's on the wide angle. That's why everything's so far apart. I hope the quality still comes across, like, well. If it comes out bad, I mean, my bad. But yeah, here's the CPU. And now you just, you know, line up the little golden triangles. I mean, everybody probably knows how to do this. You wouldn't be watching this if you didn't know how to do it. And just drop it in. And then we just drop this in here, squeeze, and pop goes the weasel. And then that's it, we're in. I'll show this real quick. Yeah, and that's it. So I'm going to get some RAM. I put this back in this way, and then it went into this box this way. Oh, no. It went into this. Bro, my brain. It went into, whoa, what am I doing wrong? It went into Whoa, okay. Hold up, I'm definitely doing something wrong. Came from this. Voila. Alright, it's beautiful. Somebody put tape on the front of the box. It looks bad. I'll take it off later. I'll put this back in the motherboard box because I don't need the manual. Will be handy for the next few whatever, but I'm just going to be hooking up some RAM, and I got another power supply. I ordered that other case I kept telling about to you guys, and it's awesome. It was supposed to be delivered on Christmas Eve, and it wasn't delivered, and I'm obviously not going to complain of the FedEx guys working hard and everything. I gave a gift to the UPS driver, that takes care, he puts the package on my porch and everything. Yeah. He was like, you don't have to, but thank you, The USPS people I haven't given anything to yet, because there's like 2 people, so it's like I have to figure out how to get to both of the people, and it's like, how do I know who's going to deliver that day? So that's a little bit tricky. The UPS guy is the same guy every time. FedEx guy is the same guy every time, but it's funny, like this, like the day I'm going to give him a present, like, before Christmas, and it's like, didn't show up. It's like, I know packages, that's not the incentive behind it. It's just, I'm grateful, like I don't have to go out if they can schedule a package for pickup and they can pick it up from my house. I ship something. It's safer. So yeah, I'm grateful. Yeah. So I'm gonna put this over here. I'm gonna run the PC off of this motherboard box, and it's gonna look pretty funny. Let's take this tape off the back of it. Now it is gonna look pretty funny because I'm going to. Actually, I gotta put this back in here. We're running it off the box, and I'm not sure what GPU I'll put on it because all the 3090s are so heavy, dude. I don't want to damage anything. I think the smallest 3090 is probably the Founders that I have. Maybe the EVGA one. I'll use the EVGA one. I hate that card, bro. I'll go grab the gear, hook this up. This is a power supply we're going to be using. Silverstone 1200 Platinum. I have to grab an AIO for this. I'm going to be mounting this on a 360 rad. One sec. Since we have nothing else to do, we can install the RAM. These are EK water blocks RAM modules. So these can just go 1, 2. Not sure if this side's supposed to be facing me or not, but we'll just drop it in. If it's wrong, then it is wrong. We shall do it again. Yes, I am wrong. Okay, so we just gotta put it in like this. The EK symbol is facing away. Same thing for the other side. And we're gonna see if XMP profile works on this RAM, on this CPU, and this motherboard. And if it does, then another win for Ryzen. Another win for Intel, another loss for Ryzen. They're a little bit further apart than I would have liked. On the B550 board, they were closer. It felt tight. It felt nice, This is a little bit spread apart. You see that? Yeah, it doesn't look like beautiful. I have Cryonot. I'll put it on. I'm gonna put the 5950X on my 240 AIO. I'm switching the 360 to this one. So here. I brought some more of the ingredients required to make this operation. So I need my electric screwdriver, and I'm gonna take this apart gently. Okay, it's moving. You gotta be careful with these M.2 screws, because if it gets stripped, your life is over. And if you lose one of them, your life is also over. Alright, good. There's a thermal pad on this, and I need to go get the M.2s for my other AMD board. It's gonna be really annoying. I gotta take both the M.2s off of it, man, because I got data on one. I'm gonna just take one of the M.2s and then leave the other one there. It's only for like 3 days. And I have to mount the Intel cooler on the back. So this is for my B550. Take off my M.2 heatsink if it allows me to. This puppy tried to steal my sticker. Oh, that's real gooey. Look at that, super gooey. We can just use this plate mount thing to spread this back on. I don't want to touch that with my real hand. Oh, gooey. Yeah, it looks like it's spread back on properly. It's all gooey. Alright, we're gonna pop this in to my Z490 board. I guess I have, clicked in, and you gotta screw it in. So the MSI board really puts all the M.2 screws in here. You really gotta take that little bag out. You gotta do this digging, like I'm doing now. I can't find the little bag. Yeah, we kill ourselves now. Alright, hold on. 360 cooler. This is not needed. This is not needed. This is not needed. This is not. Okay, there it is. Panic ensued. This is what you need. I'm on wide angle. We can't even see it. Alright, so put this back in. Put back in, put this back in. SATA cables I don't need, obviously. Pop this back in. We're good. Close this up. This heatsink can go back onto B550 board. I have to mount this. We can take this thermal pad off and mount my, what's it called? Well, at least get one thing done. I'll have two working systems. How I move the data back and forth, I'll use that hard drive. I have some games installed on the other one, vice versa. That will be a pain, but the M.2 that I left on my other one, I wish I had another M.2, but I gave it to my cousin, so I might have to buy one now. I really only have to buy that if I do the, I keep the, is this recording? Yeah, if I keep the Z390, my bad, the B550, the 3950X as a test bench, because my Intel will be the stable PC. Alright, let's get one of these M.2 screws out. Where's my screwdriver? And let's screw this in. It fell. We got this. Screw in. M.2. And now I gotta install this back plate. I forgot you had to do that on these Intel boards. 1 second, let me just position this properly. Pop that hole in, pop that hole in, pop that hole in, this hole in. Okay, we got 2 holes, and the last one, or there we go. The quadruple, and not the trifecta. And it's cool that they put the adhesive on the back of this now, so it stays in place. This mounting plate won't be needed for anything else because I don't plan. I will get a Z590 board if there's no issues at launch, and then I will get Rocket Lake. Like I said, once again, this is going to be my stable PC. I am done. I am done with this bullshit. Even when Alder Lake comes out, man. Like, if it's not as stable as this, nah, man. I'm not doing this chiplet die crap and then audio issues. Like, dude, that's unacceptable. I'm not even a streamer, dude. I'm just a normal person. Popping the M.2 heatsink on. Oh, I was putting it in backwards. Oh, that's why it wasn't fit. Alright, so pop this on now. Lining up the screw holes. Alright, dope. And pop this in. Alright, that's in there. Take this one. Get the threading right. Hand screw. There, that's good. Check this one out. Threading is correct. Hand screw. I'm just going to the point where it's like sort of tight enough. I don't want to risk it with these M.2 screws, man. I have no faith. I read too many reviews on the Strix Z490 ITX board. I mean, you don't have to listen to me. Just go on Amazon and look at the last few reviews. They're all 1 stars or BSOD issues. I met up with a guy who was trying to get a 5950X, and he had a Z490 ITX motherboard Strix, and he had a 10900K from launch. And he's like, dude, I couldn't even do 4.9 gigahertz all-core. I mean, either he doesn't know how to overclock, or he just, I don't know. Like, definitely sounds like he doesn't know how to overclock. But if I take his word for it, because he had like a decent, rig, it was like 10K. He had like hardline tubing, everything. Maybe he just got a really, really just shit tier bin. Whoa, scared me. This guy was honking for no reason. I'm gonna put on the thermal paste on this now. We got at least this back plate mounted, and I'm gonna get the cooler ready after he has the AM4 stuff off. Damn, bro. That guy honking woke up my dog, bro. By the way, guys, Merry Christmas. It is Christmas today, and the storm is gone. A bunch of people lost power by me. But seriously, that guy honking for no reason like 7 times just woke up my dog. Yep, he woke him up pretty bad. He's howling and stuff now. Thinks there's an intruder. Intruder alert. Yeah, bro, he's not gonna stop now. Yep, he definitely woke him up. Get these attached. Here, I'll pause and resume this. I don't want this to be unnecessarily long, but it's already become unnecessarily long, so yeah. Alright, these are used for mounting the X99 motherboard I used to have. These are used to mount LGA 1215 1151X or whatever that is called. So, yeah. And then I need 2 of these extra because I have to mount this. I'm missing one of the little screwers. I'm screwed. Wait, are these all the same? Oh, okay. My brain was playing tricks with me. I got really scared for a sec. These are all the same, all 4. Yeah, we're just gonna put this all back into the box. Don't need it anymore. The reason why they give you more screws and O-rings, or I should say washers, not O-rings, is because if you're going to be running your radiator in push-pull, I don't plan on running it in push-pull. I don't think it makes that big of a difference, and I don't think I have enough space for that. No, I don't think it makes a difference, and I don't have. I could, but it really does not make it big. I could just run the fan RPMs like a little louder. I'm not mounting 6 fans in there right though. I'll build a custom mount though. Now we're gonna be mounting this 360 rad onto a box, and this barely reaches, but hey, for science, boys, for science. Dude, I didn't even put the thermal paste. What a monkey. Not even ready. I didn't even screw this stuff on yet. One second. Bro, what an absolute monkey, bro. I put one of the things back in the box and I grabbed the wrong one. Dude, I tricked myself while showing the example. Dude, that's hilarious. You know, 2020 is crazy, bro. I didn't expect to be building a 10900K build on Christmas. I pray that I get a 5.3 gigahertz all-core overclock on this. I pray that I drove 3 hours. I drove like 100 miles to get this, man. Drove 100 miles. Can't believe it. I don't know when Amazon was gonna bring it to me, dude. It said delivery like January 26th. I'm not doing this broken PC life till January 26th, dude. I'm trying to play some games and beat them and move on in my life, man. Okay, these are screwed on fine. One second, let me go get some thermal paste. It's already on the desk, lucky me. This bigger thermal paste I don't think comes with the spatula. It does come with the spatula. You don't really need to do the spatula. If I have hot spots, I'll let you guys know, but this is stock. Crying out 11 gram. I am committed to the testing. And then you just drop it on there, you know. I like dropping a lot. I know it's a waste of money, but at least I know I made contact, you know, and it's spreading the heat. I mean, this is what his job is. I'd rather not do it twice. Okay, so is it actually visible? Oh, dude, it's not even visible. This is what I was doing. I screwed in the M.2 heatsink over here, and that's thermal paste. The wide angle lens makes me have to like put it really close to the camera, but I'm trying to show everything on the desk. I'm gonna pop this in with the Corsair logo facing the correct direction, which is up. But if I mount this, I am going to be mounting this way, so let's just take this off. The contact looks, bro, honestly, man, I'm not satisfied with this amount of thermal paste. Look at this, the way it's spread. That's not good. It looks like garbage. We need to add some more. This is what the cold plate looks. We need this thing coated. This is a 10-9. This puppy runs hot. Now I added more thermal paste. I am going to remount this 360 rad cooler. I do not plan on remounting this again. The way I believe is proper. So I want it to be straight. So when it is going to be mounted in my new case, it will be mounted with the logo facing the correct direction. And is how it would be mounted. I hope the thermal paste spreads properly. It makes proper contact with the IHS. And when I mount the rad, alright, we're good. And screw these in. Luckily the thermal paste is strong enough to have, you know, with no screws. It's already basically screwed in. Sounds like the dentist's office, man. It's kind of scary. It's like, this is what they do to my teeth. That's all you hear. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now somebody's gonna say that you didn't go in the proper cross by cross diagonal formation. Screw it and remount the screws on it. Oh shit, I saw some metal flakes, man. That's not good. So you can short your motherboard. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, jokes aside. Screw this end in completely. Let's screw this end. Screw this end. And let's screw this end. So this end is in completely. Diagonally tighten this one to the max. This one's tightened to the max. This one can go. This one can't go anymore. This one can't go anymore. Alright, so this is proper contact. We got the 360 rad hanging off the box. Now I need to figure out where the CPU fan header is on this thing. That's the first one. Alright, thank you for making my life easy. Okay, so all the fans are connected. I got the SATA over here. And the USB port, this will connect over here. I would spin it, but I would probably drop something. So I'm just going to connect it, and then afterwards I'll spin it and show you guys. Otherwise, you know, oh well. USB header port connects right above the M.2. Wow, it literally says USB on it. So if you don't know what you're doing, thank you, MSI. I really do appreciate that. And I can zip tie this, so that's nice. So that's clean. I'll probably modify the USB cable, or I'd make my own smaller version. It's way thinner and smaller, because there's no reason for this to be so ugly and big. I could definitely we'll do this later. I really don't care right now. I just want a PC that works. Alright, so this CPU fan header is connected, and we can throw that over here. SATA, that's gonna be when I connect the power supply. But for right now, it's pretty much it. I could get my SF750 Platin hookup to this, but like I said, that case didn't come, and I want the 5950X will be the test bench. Alright, dude, got this super heavy power supply. Silverstone 1200 plat. I'll try to get a Seasonic 1300 watt plat, but whatever, bro. You know what I mean? Whatever. This is what we got. It's what we're working with. So, let's open this up. It's got a manual telling me about how my life works, you know. We got a, whoa, look at that, dude. Comes with a magnetic dust filter. That's actually pretty cool. The wires are in here. I don't have custom cables for this, so. Actually, holy, wow, dude, this is actually heavy. Dude, their cables are heavy. Wow. They're ugly cables. That's why the power supply was so cheap, but it's fine. As long as it works, I don't care, dude. I just want to see the max that I can push the system. I was gonna buy 1000 watt. I can't buy the EVGA power supplies. I mean, I don't know if my Intel pushes like 300 watts and then my GPU is pushing like, I don't even know, 700 watts. I don't know, whatever's the max in it. Maybe I could have got away with 1000 watts, but with 1200 watts, then I really don't have to worry. Even if I ran like the GPU at 1000 watts and then the CPU like at 200, technically it's still possible. So 1200 is fine. The only problem is it's very difficult to find a 1200 watt power supply that is 180 millimeters in length, so, or below. That's what is very tricky anyway. So this is the AM4. This is the rest. I have to go put this in the box. I'll be back. Alright, so here we are. I got it. I don't need this 10900K box. I'm gonna put this away. You've seen it for long enough. And I'm gonna move riser stuff over. Okay, so I moved all that. This is the power cables. This is the manual. I'll still probably want that for the power button. There is no power button on this board. There is a clear CMOS, so I will have to remove the clear CMOS on the AMD board and then get a power button because I don't have more than one. These are the cables, and then I need to hook up a graphics card that hopefully doesn't fall off. Alright, 1 second. At least get the power supply out. Chunky boy. And it says, attention, you have just picked up a nuclear reactor. It says, attention, PSU fan will not spin only during certain mode. So it's one of those, you know, the nice ones. And the magnetic filter. Not like it really matters, but hey, thanks. You know what I could do, actually? I think I can unscrew these and then screw it in on top of this. That's pretty cool. To be honest, I don't care about this magnetic filter. I could care less. I'll leave it on there, but I don't care. Oh, dude, they do the same thing as the Strix. They actually put connectors, dude. They actually care, bro. That's actually a button on the back. Flip it off and not on. This, I mean, they all feel very thick gauge, but this one's very thick, very thick. My UPS is not big enough to handle 1200 watts, so this is going directly into the wall. If it turns off, then, you know, my PC shuts off. Improper shutdown, but it is what it is, brothers. It is what it is. And then you see on the side it says version 1.0. I don't know if it gives me like a date or something, but if you place it down like this, I'm gonna have to place it like this. Anyway, I really am running out of space on my desk, so I should clean this up. Let me just read this manual real quick. If it says anything important. No. No, there's nothing. It's just like manual stuff. So, yeah. Let's get this done with. Put this box over here. I wanted to get a Corsair power supply because I had Corsair cables, but it's fine. So I just need 24 pin. It comes with cable ties, a few of them. It's fine. 24 pin. So we're gonna get this out. Let's hook this up to the motherboard. Click. It's in place. Perfect. I gotta hook this up in my power supply. I'll probably do the power supply part last. I don't want any of this to fall. Remember, it's not mounted. I have no idea what the different all of these cables are with the blue, and then all of these. Blue is for the CPU. They give a lot to the CPU, man. Holy crap. VGA are black, blue are CPUs. Yeah, they give a lot, bro. Actually, these might all be VGA, and then these are all SATA and Molex stuff, yeah. Yeah, I just need one of these. It's crazy how much they give. Is that visible back there yet? I just need one of these SATA ones, man. I don't need 19 of them. It's like a huge tangle. I just need one. I just need one, dude. I just need one. Wow, this is some cancer. This is some cancer. I'm probably never going to be able to put this back properly if I need to return this. Oh, crap. Let's remove the Molex children. And let's just reach for the SATAs. Or if I group them up by the end, I just want the SATA with the least SATA ports. Oh, this is a CPU one. Look, this is a CPU one. CPU 8 pin. That's weird. Okay, well, we'll to keep that one though. Dude, I feel like I'm holding a bunch of snakes. I got a snake in my boot. Dude, look at how many SATA connectors there are, bro, just for one. I just need one. And I can only grab cables. Who has this many SATAs, bro? Look at this. Look at this. Dude, I need this whole, African jungle, just for this. Crazy, dude. I don't need the rest of these, so I'm going to tighten them up. Hopefully this one is big enough. Nope, this wire is not big enough. I need the big one. Cool, dude. Put this back in the box. And 3 8-pins for the VGA. So let's just get this off as well. And let's hook up the SATA later. And then we can hook up this CPU 8-pin. The splitter part goes into the motherboard. The non-splitter part goes into the power supply. And I'm going to pop this in. Give me 2 seconds. Damn, bro. You always think this PC shit's gonna take 3 seconds. And it ends up taking me 3 hours. And then I'm still gonna have to render and shorten this. Okay, they're in. And then CPU 8-pin, 24-pin. Then I need 3 8-pins. So dope, dude. Single 8-pin. Single 8-pin. Oh, God bless, bro. Oh, they're all single 8-pins. God bless. I won't have issues with Ampere. Oh my God, bro. They're all single 8-pins. Oh, thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you so much. Alright, we're good. Dude, I really wish my case was not delayed. 3 days. This would be the most lit Christmas build ever. Dude, it'd just be so God tier. The cable management would be kind of trash, don't get me wrong. I can order custom cables if this is the power supply I keep for good. But I do want to get that Seasonic one that's 1300 watts if I can get it for the same price. Okay, why is it not closing? Power supply. Okay, now connect all these. I don't know if the blue ends go into the power supply. Probably. Magnetic filter. And the little ports for SATA. Where's the HEDT 24-pin? Over here. And then the CPU. It's a GPU. Click. GPU. Click. GPU. Is this one. So click. And the 24-pin and the 8-pin. Dude, I have no idea how I'm gonna mount a GPU on this. This is gonna be so jank. This is ridiculous. Just gonna mount it on the edge of my desk. Just gonna mount it right here, Hope it doesn't fall. And I'm gonna move my hard drive on top of my other hard drive, LMAO. Bro, this is so jank. It's only for 3 days, so 360 rad like that. If I had styrofoam or something, I would want to place that rad on top of that desk like that. But I don't have styrofoam. What can I place so it doesn't damage the desk? Because the rad gets hot. I can put the rad on top of another rad I have. One sec. Okay. We're gonna put the rad on top of my other rad box. So if it messes up something, it messes up my other rad. Oh dude, that thing's gonna topple. This thing's like the Titanic, bro. Yeah, dude, that thing is definitely falling. There is level to ghetto jank builds, bro. But I'm really going for world record here, dude. Wow. Alright, the safest thing is probably just running it right here. And then this is all the mouse space I have. I only have to do it for 3 days, man. It's fine. And then I'll run the rads like this. Yeah, dude, I can do this. I didn't empty out my other desk, so sacrifice. Yeah, this is way safer, man. So I have a rad like this. Stop, don't fall. Stop falling. But then I have all my I/O on this side, and then I can't access the I/O. And then all my USB stuff is in the closet anyway. So what can I connect that I can't connect? Everything won't be able to connect. What can I connect then? What can I connect? I guess my mouse and keyboard. Nothing else is connected. My webcam and stuff won't be connected. My mic, keyboard and mouse, dude. I mean, what else do I really need? Alright, I can do this. Alright, we got this, like this. I'll have I/O coming here. Power supply. Dude, if my other desk was free, man, I need a GPU. To be safe, I should test it with I don't want to take, I'll go grab another GPU. I have the 90 over there on the test bench. I don't want to take it off because it's such a hassle. So, I'll leave this monitor connected. Dude, if I just got that case today, bro, it wouldn't be this difficult. Alright, that's connected. Okay, now I gotta plug this 24 pin connector in. Don't you mess with me. Bro, this is some super adult Lego. I should have popped this in before the GPU cables because this is not working. Okay, I can pop this one in first, and then I'm just gonna pop this one in somehow. Okay, and then line this one up. Okay, and then shove it in. Oh shit. Okay, that's good. This is good. These are the GPU cables. They will reach. I really wish I got that case, whatever, it's fine. GPU cables reach, it's fine. And rad is like this. I just have to connect CPUs in there, and that's SATA for the pump. Okay, there, SATA for the pump. And power supply, I guess I will hook this up. If this reaches, oh, it does reach, alright, but it gets in the way. So I guess I'll reach over and hook it up underneath my desk. Then I could put the power supply like this. This is so jank, bro. This is ridiculous. It's like, I hated these people who did this jank shit with such expensive parts on the internet, and now I'm one of them. This is ridiculous. Alright, it's connected. And now, one second. This is hooked up. I just need a graphics card. But I can run it off the iGPU. Dude, man, I am getting thirsty. One second. Okay, I'm back. I got my shittiest 3090. This is the shittiest one I have. I'm gonna hook this one up, and if I get good numbers, I mean, good numbers is better than anything I was getting with Ryzen, but let's see what I get. Alright, and that's the last condom safety protection feature on there. Alright, so this GPU, it's nice. It matches the MSI. I mean, ignore this stupid clown lips, but hey, man. See that? See that? Hold up. Now it matches. Yeah, now that looks nice. Now look how ugly this looks. Hi, I'm the guy who designed this GPU. Oh, yeah, it costs $1,800, but I decided to put clown lips on it. Oh. I'm also not sure what component they skimped out or cheaped out on this board to make it not have voltage control. Literally just have analog voltage controller garbage. And then it can't pull the proper power. Why, we have a 500 watt power limit, but it can't pull 500 watts. Oh, sir, did you set it to 450? Oh, yeah, we can only pull 420. Ridiculous, dude. Even on 100%, it's only pulling like 30 watts less than it's supposed to. None of my other cards do this. Anyway, so now I'm gonna have to move this USB. I'm gonna connect the power cables in first, and then I'm going to hook this up. So from top to bottom, is it still visible? It is. All right, good. This video is really long, man. Just jump around through it. All right. I already explained the reason why I probably say I'm gonna edit them, and then I don't edit them because I never upload them. And then if I upload them 17 years later, no one cares anymore. Okay, that's the first power. These 8-pin slide so much easier in versus the Corsair ones I had, man. Corsair ones were like hell to put in. Okay, let's go in, please. Yeah, dude, these are sliding. It's so much easier. Thank you. And then the last 8-pin. This is the top one. I really hope that this power supply allows this card to pull the proper power. But I swear to God, on the 500 watt BIOS, it's only pulling 480 watts, or if it's only pulling 420 watts or some crap again, I'm gonna be so angry. Well, now let's mount this. The jankiest build in all the land belongs to me. Alright, let's pop this in, this USB. Now this, just so you know, this Windows install is, it's super dirty. Like, this Windows install is from my 9900K for a year, and then from my 3950X, and from my 5950X. So, if I get better numbers with this than I was getting on my Ryzen, oof, bro, because I clean installed for that one. You know, I did what it required. Chipset drivers and everything. Oh, I didn't even realize that plastic was there. Okay, there it is. We have a look at that wobble. Snapping PCIe slots since day one. No, I'm joking. Don't actually do that host joke. There's probably no way around this. But I'm gonna have to have my IO like this, GPUs like this. It has to lock and just hang like there, man. And 360 rad like this. Alright, IO, I'll go get my USB, whatever it's called. So on here I have my wireless Xbox controller, keyboard and mouse. So wireless, right? We're gonna hook this up. It's really all I need. I'm gonna do the BIOS update so I got serious Sam. You know, I'm joking. There's no smart access memory on this. There's only clever. So I gotta get my cam. And then power supply is hooked up. Let's hook up this magnetic dust filter. Not like it matters anyway, but I'll just blast it. I need to get one of those electric. And then this is all hooked up. Yeah, this will post. I need a DisplayPort cable. So we're gonna be using the official DisplayPort cable for my 360Hz monitor that it came with. Now, if I could do this without scratching any of my monitors, that would be beautiful. Okay, and I guess this stand does, oh, okay, it does move. How do you take this plastic off? They never included instructions. Oh, you just pull it off gently. And I just need to take out the DisplayPort cable. Dope. That was actually a lot easier than I was thinking it was gonna be. And we pop in the new DisplayPort cable. Alright, that's plugged in. We're gonna leave the shroud off. Actually, we're gonna put the shroud back on. Oh yeah, that shroud's pretty easy. Oh, that's easy, dude. And now we're gonna hook up this one cable to my GPU. Power's in. This is on. I just gotta turn on my power supply cable. The rad fans are intaking, and then it's gonna blow it onto the motherboard. Keyboard, mouse connected. I have my rad connected. I have this. It's right next to my face, so this can get really loud. It's gonna blow my eardrum. The max this should pull is 500 watts. Maybe 300 on this, for 250, whatever. It's probably going to be unbearably loud because I can't throw it into the closet, but I just need to do it for 2-3 days. But, dude, I'm going to turn this on now. Oh, hold up. I have to read the manual because I don't know how to... One second. So I'm going to have to read the manual because I don't know how to... I don't know where the power buttons are, man. And I don't know where I put the manual. I could have sworn I had it right here. We're good. So the power button is on the left side of the motherboard in the middle. Audio jacks all the way on the left. And then the power button, power LEDs, the first two, and then the power button is on the right. So I'm gonna go get my clear CMOS. Be right back. This is it. And I'm just gonna connect it, and we are done, man. Pretty exciting. Now, the funniest part is after doing all of this, the numbers I get with the 10900K are worse than my 5950X. And I drove 100 miles and I complained about everything for no reason. See, I've thought about this scenario multiple times, but luckily I've had enough people in the XOC and the overclock discords or whatever told me that they all have the same issues too and they hate the platform. So that makes me feel a lot better. Definitely not wrong. You gotta cross-verify your result with multiple sources. Alright, power supply is on, man. My monitor is on. Keyboard and mouse obviously work. Alright, dude, this is just the moment, you know? This is where I make history. Does it post? Does it post, boys? Does it post? It does post. Look at that. Now I gotta mash delete because... Actually, no, we're gonna just boot it stock. That's the pump noise. Fans are spinning. Is this on the overclock BIOS? It better be. Yeah, better be on that overclock 500 watt BIOS. I'm not seeing anything on my motherboard. It says CPU motherboard change. Run setup F1. Yeah, obviously I need to run a setup press F. Alright, I'm in the BIOS right now. Give me 2 seconds. This looks kind of funny recorded on a wide angle lens, but hey. So we're gonna just do XMP profile. I don't want RGBs on, so turn that off. Thunderbolt controller, sure. Storage should have only 1M.2 fan info. It's an AIO, so I don't... They say change it to 100%, but it shouldn't matter. Smart fan mode, 5,000 RPM anyway. How do I set to full speed? F. Oh, there's a fan on the motherboard? There is. Okay. We'll leave it on... This is manual mode. What's silent? Manual mode's a little bit higher. Silent. Balance mode. Boost is real big. We'll just do manual. We'll leave that on that. Smart fan mode, and then for CPU fan we'll do just max because that's what's supposed to be. It's an AIO, and I want it based off the CPU core. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Won't do anything to pump. This is the first time I've hopped around an MSI BIOS in like a really long time. The hell? The hell is that noise? Holy shit, no wonder people complain about the freaking 40mm fans on these motherboards. Jesus, that's loud. It scared the shit out of me. I didn't even know what that was. That thing moves at 10,000 RPM. Holy crap, I thought something was wrong with my computer. I thought that was like coil one or something. Yeah, dude, I definitely don't want that loud. Holy crap, dude. If my CPU hits that high, it'll hit that. No, dude. Set that shit to silent. It's not like the thing even does anything. Alright, CPU fine. Yeah, you can set this smart fan mode. MOSFET should be going based off MOSFET temperature. Type of retard. Wow, it has to go off one temperature. MOS is off temps. Man, I'm making this way more complicated than I should, man. Let's just get out of here. It's fine. Storage, memory. How do you click XMP profile on? XMP profile 1. Oh, that's easy. You just click it, highlight it. CPU. Game boost. Where is the advanced? Oh, there. F7. Hardware monitor. Memory flash. We'll enter flash mode. I don't know if I can just update the BIOS online. The BIOS build date is May 15th, so that's a while ago. Overclock setting. Dude, honestly, what is memory? Try it. It's kind of cool. CPU specification. Yeah, that's my CPU. Memory Z. That's cool. CPU features. And what is this? Memory try it. We'll try to improve memory compatibility or performance by choosing an optimized memory preset. This board is so cool. I can just choose a time and it'll try to run it. And if it runs, nah, bro, this motherboard is amazing. This motherboard is amazing, dude. And it labels it has your primaries listed just like that. And then you go to your sub timings and it has all the sub timings layered. And then it has all the turnaround timing. Dude, you're joking. You're joking. This board is amazing. Why did they make the MSI B550 have a clear CMOS behind the IO shield? What type of idiot said that was okay for ITX? Wow, dude. Wow. Wow. Now I know why everybody said buy this board. Wow. Okay, dude. I'm gonna update the BIOS later. We're just gonna XMP overclock and it's stock. I didn't even do anything yet. It's literally stock. Alright. F10. Save. Yeah, just boot it up. I'll have to pull up the overclock settings. It's on my phone, but I can't do it on my phone because I'm obviously recording with my phone. 1 second. Actually, I'll record it posting. See how long it takes. I'm gonna pull up the MSI overclocking settings on my, what's it called? Enter to try again. It says your operating system can't be loaded. winload.efie. What do you mean, dude? Bro, what type of stupid error is this? It posted the other day, no issues on my Ryzen. Alright, 1 sec. Dude, it keeps thinking I have a fucking Ryzen, bro. I didn't uninstall those stupid Ryzen drivers, and now it keeps thinking that I have a Ryzen. Damn, bro. So we're updating the BIOS now. It was on the May something BIOS, version 1.10. You can see it. You can see it happening. And we're updating to the BIOS from December 16th, version 1.62. This BIOS added Intel Management Engine 14.1, and it added support for resizing bar. So for the 6800, 6900 XT, NVIDIA hasn't added, what's it called yet? You know, bar. So yeah, it's still not allowing my PC to boot, unfortunately. So I think I'm gonna have to pop this NVMe back into my Ryzen PC, and then I'm gonna have to, yeah, man, I think I'm gonna have to uninstall all of the Ryzen chipset drivers, and then after it turns off, I'm gonna have to take that out and put it back into this PC. And I already installed the NVMe heatsink. I really don't want to do that. I'm looking up how to do it online without having to do that, but I was hoping it would still post. It won't even go into safe mode, man. I don't have another NVMe or an SSD or anything. I wish I did. Yeah, I get this error. It says you'll need to use recovery cools. A required device is not connected or cannot be accessed. I think it's talking about the Ryzen, man. F8, F1. The only thing I can really do is just load up the repair Windows recovery tool, but it still doesn't override those. I'm literally gonna have to connect this back, hit remove. See, look. Nope. Oh man, dude, this is such a pain. So it should load me into the BIOS now. Everything's stock, and we're going to make the primary boot my USB save configuration. Don't get excited. I thought this was the boot screen, just to repair Windows installed. So when I go here and I go to repair, I'm trying to repair my Windows with like a much older Windows. So I'm gonna have to create a new Windows Media Installation backup, thing again. So that'll probably take another like 2 hours. It probably can't repair Windows with such an old Windows install. So that's probably the issue I'm facing. 1 second. See, now when I go to use a device, I click on my own device. And on my laptop, I'm going to create a Windows installation media tool. You definitely gotta have a laptop with a desktop, bro, otherwise you have too many issues. See, it's 2016. I'm gonna have to create a new one. I really should have wiped this flash drive, and I should have kept the other flash drive with the latest install. Oh well, I'll just do it again. Not a big deal. I'll go cook something in the meantime. I got a new recovery Windows whatever drive. It immediately tried to post. Obviously it won't post. So now we're gonna load it up onto the new Windows create recovery whatever drive I have. Alright, now I'm gonna go drag that as a boot priority. I'm not sure how to just boot it, like without doing all that. Like I know how to do it on other motherboards, but I don't know how to do it on this one. Where you can leave the boot priority as is, but then it'll do it. There's a search in the BIOS bar. Dude, that's crazy. You can, bro, whoever said Nah, bro, this is cool, man. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. This motherboard is actually really awesome. I don't know where that ping came from. Is that my phone? No. It can't be my laptop. I just did a Windows update. See, notice how it says 2020 now, if you can even see it. We're gonna hit repair computer. We're gonna hit use a device. Actually, hold on. We're gonna hit troubleshoot. And we're gonna do, what are we gonna do? Startup repair on my Windows 10 drive. Please work, please. Oh my god, bro. Do I really have to hook this shit up? Why couldn't Ryzen just work so I wouldn't have to do this? I really don't want to do this anymore. I'm gonna have to hook this up back to my 5950X. I'm gonna have to uninstall Ryzen Master. Hope that works. There's nothing on the internet I can find about this. Command prompt. Why is there no system restores? I know I had system restore set up. Man, bro. I could probably get it to work with command prompt once I still working at it, man. I'm gonna get this to work and then I'm gonna be free. And then I can be done with this absolute hell. I did it. I got into the Windows, but it crashed immediately. Alright, boys. I mean, please. Fucking Ryzen Master, don't fucking kill me, bro. No. Fuck Ryzen Master, bro. My pin. Please, I just need to disable Ryzen Master, bro. Add or remove. Please. I need to kill that shit, bro. Please don't do this to me. Please don't. Ryzen. Get off my fucking computer. Get off my fucking computer, please. Get off my fucking computer, please. Dude, just get off my fucking computer, please. Am I free? Nah, bullshit. Is that it? AMD chipset drivers, get the hell off my computer. Oh my god, bro. I can't believe I don't have to reinstall Windows, bro. Oh, yes. Get off my computer. Go. Everything. Go. Failed to connect to the server? Why the hell do you need internet to get off my computer? Whoa. These people are some terrorists, man. They need access to the internet just to remove a chipset driver from my computer? Whoa. What? Wow, I can't... You're joking. I can't remove their chipset drivers because I'm not connected to the internet? Dude, that's shady. Let me see it. Let me just see my processor. 10900K, baby. 20 threads. Haven't overclocked it yet, or the memory. But we will. We're getting there. So all I did was hit restart on the computer, and we're gonna see if I can I uninstalled Ryzen Master, and then if I need to do safe mode with networking, at least this time I'm not really that scared. Dude, we're getting there. I'm not reinstalling Windows, man. I said I was gonna run it with this dirty install file. The restart took took a really long breathe. Bro, I booted into the fucking Windows and then it said AMD Ryzen Master driver. Dude, I uninstalled Ryzen Master. Why the fuck? It's like playing a video game. It's like that mission of Portal you never finish. This time if I get in, I'm gonna do safe mode with networking and I'm gonna remove those damn chipset drivers because wow, I can't believe that shit. You need to be connected to the internet to remove chipset drivers. What an absolute terrorist. I can do startup repair, it's gonna fail again, as usual. Shouldn't be struggling this hard. Startup repair failed. My objective with all of these failed posts is to get into safe mode one more time. I don't know how I did it. I hope it gives me the option for safe mode. God, this is hell. Yeah, this is hell. I'm gonna put the NVMe back in my Ryzen system. I'm gonna set that up. I'm gonna uninstall that stupid chipset driver. I'm gonna see if I can put this back in my Intel system, get it to load. If I can't get it to load, then I'm probably gonna have to take my new Windows install and then move that over to this. But I wanted that to be for Ryzen because I just did a clean install and I was hoping my old Windows install would be fine on this. So now I'm gonna have to back up everything and move everything over. Yeah. Alright, so power supply's off. I'm just gonna remove the M.2 and connect it to my AMD system. Hope that this resolves my issue. Luckily I was able to still unscrew this M.2 heatsink. These things are so close to the GPU backplate, it's ridiculous. I'm glad I installed the GPU I don't like, because if I installed one that I liked, like the Kingpin or something, then I'd be upset if I scratched the backplate. I don't care about this card. Hate it. I mean, I like it, but EVGA not responding for 2 months when people have BIOS issues, boost clock issues, and power delivery issues. Yeah, dude, that's pretty messed up, man. It's pretty messed up. I have no idea where that screw dropped. Beautiful. Merry Christmas morning. Just wanted this stupid system up and running, man. Dude, I have a life to live, dude. I have things to do. I just need... Dude, once this system is set up, this is why I said this shit. I'm done. I should have just bought another NVMe there. But who would expect this? And now I have to clean install Windows again, dude. And I can't even take this NVMe out slowly. Don't snap anything. Because then you will actually be upset. Such a waste of time on Christmas Day, bro. What a waste of time. Okay, there. I flattened it. It looks good. And I'm going to pop this into the AMD system and just remove that driver. And it should be fine. I just want to say good news. I didn't update for a little while. I figured out the issue on this. I reinstalled Windows onto my second NVMe. But apparently there was some issue with the boot manager where it only had one boot manager. I guess because I have two NVMEs that are literally the same drive, the 970 Evo Plus 2TB. And what ended up happening is there was only one Windows 10 boot manager and it saw two Windows installs. So then every time it was booting, it was trying to load up the Windows install on the D drive, but there is no D drive. I only moved one NVMe. Long story short, I was able to get this working. And then I removed Ryzen Master and it's the volume 4. So I switched to default. So now this boots my old Windows install that was my Windows install for my 9900K and my 3950X and my 5950X and now my 10900K. This is a very, very, very dirty Windows install. I haven't moved everything over, so I will slowly move everything over and then probably wipe or leave that other NVMe on there for my other drive. Or what I'll probably do if I really am serious about keeping the 5950X as a test bench, or I guess whenever the AMD fixes the issues, I'll get another NVMe drive for that. But anyway, super janky looking build, but it works. That fan in the motherboard is on silent profile, pump is on extreme, this is on extreme, this is on aggressive EVGA profile. This is on, it's a power supply, it's on its auto fan profile, but it worked. And we're gonna see what the numbers are, but all I've done on this CPU is literally in the BIOS, I hit game boost for my CPU, game boost for my memory. What does that mean? Whatever auto overclock settings MSI has already put in here for the CPU, that's all I did. I didn't even do anything. And then for the GPU, same thing. And this is running the 500 watt BIOS real quick. And you can see this will never pull 500 watts. It's always doing like 420 or some BS. It never pulls. I can go into FirmArc and make it pull, but it doesn't pull. I can make a Founders Edition pull like 420 watts. The good thing is this one, nah, forget it, no. Coil whine? Look man, all I'm gonna say is this EVGA GPU, the For the Win 3 Ultra, super disappointing. It was the only custom PCB that fits in a Form-D T1 version 1.1. That case is basically discontinued now because there's going to be a better version coming out. So I don't need this GPU. You're garbage. So I'm going to be... my end game GPU will most likely be a Strix 90 OC because you can flash the Kingpin BIOS on that. And if I build a water block and everything for that, then I can put that on there. Otherwise, on air cooling, it fits in the T1 just fine. And I didn't get really lucky on my bidding, but my cousin did. So lucky him, I guess, right? But... other than that, the fins feel pretty nice. I'm sure it's a good card, but the whole thing with making a 500 watt BIOS, but there's an issue with the PCB not being able to pull the power, and there isn't proper voltage control. Why the hell does this cost the same amount of money as a Strix then? You can't charge the same amount of money and have a product that's worse than a competitor, all right? So anyway, the graphics score is at least better, 19,000. This is at least better, dude. At least look where we're at now. It says your score and average. Dude, every time I did these damn benchmarks with the clean Windows install with the 5950X, I was always here. Always at the start of the graph. And I'm wondering who these idiots are who are over here. And that's what my 5950X build will always do. But look, now at least, at least now we're here. I'll look up what my scores are supposed to be on the CPU. I have no idea right now. But I literally didn't even do anything. I literally popped the CPU in, put thermal paste. I didn't even delit it. I did nothing. So if you don't even know what you're doing, dude, all I literally did so far was game boost on my CPU, game boost on my memory. That's it. That's all I've done. That is overclocked. But this GPU is shit. So don't compare that. 360 rad, anybody can do that. It's an AIO. And then some power supply, all right? This is for a real GPU, okay? This crap doesn't need this. You could run all of this off a 750 watt Platinum. I bought this for a real GPU. That's pretty much it. I think I would wrap this up And then once I get the case and everything, I'm just gonna keep running like 3D marks and Cinebenches and all that. But for now, this works. I'll put it on a case and it won't look as ugly. I'm definitely I'm only keeping this until I get that for mounting this onto and showing how it looks and everything. But other than that, that's pretty much it. This is the EVGA for the Win 3 Ultra 3090. If their kingpin was busted too, then I would probably say, you know, EVGA is garbage. But no, it's just this card. And real quick, just before anybody says, "Oh, dude, it's only your card, man." The person who let me get a kingpin through his account, his for the Win 3 Ultra 3090 popped, literally popped. It ran Witcher 3 less stable than his old EVGA GTX 1080. There's something wrong with these PCBs, and this is the reason why they don't respond to the forum posts when people complain and ask, "Hey, what do I do wrong? What do I do?" What you did wrong was purchasing from a company because they have really good customer service, but clearly they messed up something on the PCB. And all I'm going to say is, I mean, you guys have seen how many GPUs I have, none of them have issues, but this one does. And for the price, that's absolutely unacceptable. I'm going to do what I recommended to my cousin and my friend. Buy a Strix 90 and do whatever you want and be happy, because it works. Once again, also with Intel, it just works. There's no reason to be spending $200 on those stupid Gen 4 riser cables like I told you. I'm only going to recommend stuff that works, you know, and no drama. Like, it's very simple. This works. No BS, no drama, no nothing. Just be happy. Play Cyberpunk. Finish whatever game you want to play, and then, you know, live your life. When the bugs and all the stuff is resolved, I mean, great. Get it then. But right now, man, nah, this is the current situation. Merry Christmas. This is December 12th, December 25th, 2020. And yeah, Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.